Hi friends, this is Shade, and today we're diving deeper into the world of Poppy Playtime than ever before. We'll be talking about the possible plot of Chapter 5, and I'll try to make it as detailed and exciting as possible so you'll feel like you're already playing it. Yes, I know Chapter 5 hasn't even been released yet, but who said we can't speculate? After all, that's what makes Poppy Playtime so intriguing. It's mysteries, puzzles, and atmosphere that make us theorize and guess what will happen next. So get comfortable, because today we're talking about what might await us in Chapter 5. 1. The finale of the prototype story. By Chapter 5, the player will likely be close to uncovering the mystery of the prototype, the main antagonist controlling all the monsters in the factory. Chapter 5 could become the final chapter where the player finally confronts this creature. What could happen? The player learns that the prototype isn't just a failed experiment, but something much more. Perhaps it was the first child used to create living toys, and now it seeks revenge for its suffering. In the final chapter, the player must decide whether to destroy it or try to save it. Mystery. What happens if the prototype is destroyed? Will all the monsters disappear, or will the factory spiral completely out of control? 2. Poppy's true role. Poppy, the doll who helps the player, could play a key role in Chapter 5. Her true motives will finally be revealed. Theory. Poppy might not just be an ally, but the key to defeating the prototype. Perhaps she was created as a counterbalance to it, but something went wrong. In the final chapter, the player must choose whether to trust Poppy or go against her. Mystery. Why did Poppy remain normal, unlike the other toys? And what does she know about the prototype? 3. New monsters and locations. Chapter 5 could introduce new, even more dangerous monsters created by the prototype. The locations will become darker and more intense. New monsters. For example, there could be hybrids of humans and toys that are even more dangerous than Huggy Wuggy and Mommy Longlegs. The player might also face evolved versions of the old monsters. Locations, underground tunnels, secret laboratories, or even employee living quarters where more notes and tapes revealing the factory's secrets can be found. 4. The fate of the employees and children. Chapter 5 might finally reveal the details of what happened to the employees and children used in the experiments. Theory. Some employees might still be alive, but held captive by the prototype. The player will have to decide whether to save them or focus on their own survival. Mystery. Where did the children disappear to? Did they become monsters, or are their souls still trapped inside the toys? 5. The final confrontation. Chapter 5 could be the culmination of the entire story, where the player faces the prototype head-on. What could happen? The player will need to use all their skills and the grab pack to survive the final showdown. Poppy might play a key role in this battle. Mystery. Will the player be able to stop the prototype, or will they become part of its plan? And what will happen to the factory afterward? Key themes and questions. 1. Ethics of experimentation. Chapter 5 could delve deeper into the ethics of scientific experiments. How far is too far in the pursuit of progress? 2. Revenge and redemption. The prototype might not just be a villain, but a victim seeking revenge for its suffering. Poppy in turn could symbolize redemption. 3. Survival and moral choices. The player might face difficult moral decisions, such as saving others at the cost of their own safety. How could this be presented in the game? New mechanics. In Chapter 5, new mechanics related to the grab pack could be introduced. For example, the player might be able to use it for more complex puzzles, or even to fight monsters. Atmosphere. The locations will become even darker and more intense. Sound design and visual effects will enhance the feeling of fear and hopelessness. Plot twists, asterisk, asterisk. The developers might add unexpected twists, such as revealing that the player themselves is part of the experiment. Conclusion. Chapter 5 of Poppy Playtime could be the final act in this dark and gripping story. It will uncover all the secrets of the factory, but leave the player with questions about the nature of evil, ethics, and the cost of progress. All that's left is to wait and see what the developers have in store and prepare for new horrors in the abandoned toy factory. What do you think will happen in Chapter 5? Share your theories in the comments, your ideas, what make our community so unique. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new discussions and theories. This was Shade, and I'll see you in the next video.